Good morning, everyone. It's, it's 4 a.m., 4:11 here, and that's Grey Cat behind me. That is, have we got, I don't know if you can see it. That's Fergus. And here is Harry. And we've got Keira's walking around, and so is William. I fell asleep on the sofa last night. Harry went too far yesterday. He got into a tree, and it's one of the trees on the other side of the fence, on the roadside of the garden. There are a few trees that I just cannot get to. It's on a steep bank, and one of them I think is an almond tree, and they're high, sort of 10 meters high, 10, 12 meters high. So, and yesterday he would not stop. Everything had to be climbed, and he went up this tree. I saw him go up, and in the past he's never gone up more than say 2 meters. Well, he went up and he went up and he went up, and there's nothing more. The way this tree sits or is angled is it goes over the road, and cars doesn't impede cars in any way. It's just grown up and over the road. And I had to go down to the road, and I could see him right at the very top of the tree. But he just wouldn't listen. So he hasn't changed his ways. He's not a reformed character just yet. He's still Harry, and he's still young, and he's still learning, and he's still going to push. He's still going to push himself as far as he can. I'll give him his due. I watched him at the top, and I was panicking at times because on a Sunday afternoon here, there are cars up and down all the time because there's a mountain restaurant, and it's really popular. And plus the fact people go and see their families and friends. So Sunday afternoons is always busy. And there was Harry at the top of this tree overhanging a road. And I panicked a little bit. There was nothing I could do. Just stand, watch, and hope he would listen to my voice, which he didn't. And then Hair Bear turned up. And she went flying up the tree, and that was it. He wasn't coming down. So, well, not until he was ready. And then he, as you've seen him do many times before, he got himself turned round on a small branch, and he started coming down. I couldn't film it. It was too high. And there was so much foliage up there anyway. So I just stood and watched him. Yesterday was, you'll see some of the videos later. I'll set his channel up for him. I didn't have a chance yesterday with him, with his shenanigans. But yesterday morning when we were out, we ended up over on the rocks again. And I was on one rock and he was on another. And he wanted to get to me. And his face was alert, and he wasn't panicking, but he wanted to get to his dad. And it was how to get to his dad. And he couldn't, the gap between the rocks was too much. So he couldn't lean across. There's no way he was going to jump. And there was a bush between us. He even tried to walk on this bush to get to me. He then went down into this bush. He was trying. You'll see the video. It's impressive to watch. He was yesterday was an amazing day. You hear me say that word a lot. Yesterday truly was. He just didn't stop. I don't know if you can see. Here's Keira. Keira. My sofa is really comfortable. And last night I just went and got the duvet and put it out and crashed. Woody's up there. Dipper didn't come in last night. He wouldn't. I saw him briefly and he's still out. What I did notice yesterday was I saw more of Keira and Momo yesterday than I have all winter. And I think they're fair weather cats. I think they're driven by the temperature. And now it's springtime and the temperatures are coming up a little bit. They're coming out of hibernation. Here she is. That's their house, their furry house. And there is man at a moment. So he's awake now. And they'll be wanting their breakfast soon. Here's Keira. Jasper's in. And who else is there? Harvey. Fergus is over on the other chair. I don't actually mind. I'm a morning person. So although 4 a.m. is early, now that the weather's changing a bit, I can get up, get the breakfast done. And it gives me, these are full days. And I really do need full days with this lot, and especially with doing the YouTube. It all takes time. So, and there's always something to do here. It's never quiet, not for us anyway. So I will get up, do their breakfast, and then we can maybe get out and do a walk. Start the day. To all of those of you that are online, good morning to you all. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Shike. Good morning from Cyprus. Right. Time to get up. Time to start doing. And hello, you. William's floating around somewhere. Oh, there he is. William. Look, you're on television. You're live on television. You're going to say hello to everyone. You're going to say hello to everyone. Williams. Here he is. Here's William. I rent as well. This isn't my house. I know you all love this house, but the owner is. They're quite happy for me to have the cats. And it's unusual here because a lot of people will say uh, they don't want to rent with animals. So is yeah, I'm lucky to be able to have all the cats. But it's a rambling, it's a big old house and a rambling garden, as you'll see, as you all know. And they're quite happy. And I take care of. I probably do a lot more than most people do. I sort of maintain the house as though it was mine. It works both ways. I can have the animals. They're happy for me to take care of some of the maintenance. So it works. That's William just jumping off the. This place used to be a restaurant. It's been many things in its lifetime. It's an old building. The original part of it here is over 100 years old, but it used to be a mountain restaurant for a while. So that behind me was the bar. So lots of history here. Right, everyone. I'm going to love you and leave you because they'll all start getting fidgety in a minute. And they'll either want to go out and the cats outside will want to come in and they'll all start wanting their breakfast. And that's the call to prayer. I'm off. Catch you all later. Have a good day.